Okay, welcome back everyone to the Local Government and Housing Committee evidence sessions on the right to adequate housing, and our second evidence session today, where we are joined virtually by Lawrence Newland, who's Director of Alma Economics, and Maria Liapi. Could you set out the main socio-economic benefits which would be realised, in your view, from incorporating a right to adequate housing into law in Wales?
The specific scenario modelled sees benefits significantly outweighing the costs. So we've estimated 5 billion in costs over the 10-year period, but then generating 11.5 billion in economic and social benefits over the 30-year window modelled. Each £1 of spending provides to provide adequate housing generates benefits of £2.30.
Did your research highlight arguments against incorporating a right to adequate housing into law? Is there anything you particularly point committee towards in that respect?
So our analysis hasn't presented anything strong on that, but there are case studies of countries that have not, that are we would see as low performing case studies. And I think what I would say is, if you're doing this, commit to it and do it properly.
My question, first one, is in relation to the strength of the evidence base that you've used in terms of writing your report, and the evidence base in regard to adequate housing being a potential policy. I wonder how confident you were in the evidence base.
I've got a very high degree of confidence that the evidence that we've used provides a good case. There are gaps, but the gaps I would see would be around the benefit side. I think there are additional benefits that we've not been able to quantify. But what we do think is that, just taking quite a cautious view of the evidence base that's there, there's quite a good indication that this is likely to generate benefits that exceed costs by a good margin. The fact that the benefit to cost ratio is more than 2, so you're generating more than £2 of benefits for each £1 of cost, is a very healthy starting point for having a bit of a buffer, but then, if anything, actually hoping to beat that.